Hello everyone, my name is Edmund, a self-help advocate. If you have any questions, please visit me at selfhelptrends.com. So what's covered here? In this 6.5 minutes video, I'll reveal to you the 7 tips that I use to overcome my fear of public speaking, along with a program that truly helped me improve my skills as well. So as this video is quite long, I've broken it down in different sections in the video description below. Hence, you can visit the tip that's of most interest to you by clicking on the timing. So let's move on to the 7 tips. Tip number 1, always have a story. Never ever get up on the stage without a story. If you don't have a story to tell during your talk, then it is not very likely that you will catch or keep the attention of your audience. If you have a story or two to tell that are related to your topic, you'll keep your audience engaged and entertained. They will also be more likely to remember what you talk about. So it will be good if your story can be personal experiences, because people relate better to personal experiences instead of fictional stories. Tip number 2, don't pull a topic out of mid-air. So if you get to choose the topic, and in many cases where you have been invited to speak, don't pick what you think other people want to hear. You want to talk about something you are interested in. In many cases, it should be something that you know a lot about, and there are a few reasons for this. First of all, talking about it will feel much more natural to you and sound more natural to the audience as well. And besides that, it will also be easier for you to add material if you didn't put enough into it as well. And tip number 3, settle in ahead of time. Too many people arrive to speaking engagements right before they are scheduled to speak. Don't ever do this. Go in early for a sound check, walk around the room, and become familiar with its layout. Make sure that any technology you are using, such as your microphones, your slideshows, and video, is working correctly. It has been proven that arriving early to the place when you are about to do something stressful can help reduce the stress because you get adjusted to being there. The same applies to interviews as well. If you can remember, when you first go for your interview, you're probably nervous. But if you go there early, you actually get time to relax and think about what you want to talk about. So this is very important. The same applies here as well. So tip number 4, don't apologize, especially if the room is large. People aren't going to notice if you're fidgeting or that you appear to be nervous. Don't apologize for being nervous. It's a standard normal part of speaking in public. Most of the audience probably knows exactly how you feel about being up on that stage, because they will feel the same exact way as well. So instead of apologizing, just move forward and act like you are not nervous, okay? In fact, it takes a lot of courage to be on stage to speak, and I want to applaud you for that if you decide to take up public speaking. Tip number 5, just keep practicing. Too many people avoid public speaking like it's the plague. Did you know that more people in the world are afraid of public speaking than there are people who are afraid of death? I mean, this is true, alright? So keep accepting speaking engagements. Put yourself up in front of people and keep teaching and speaking. The more you do it, the more natural you feel, and the less anxious it will make you in the long run. So I can still remember when I first started out public speaking, when I was actually practicing in my classroom, I was holding on to a piece of paper and I was literally shaking. In fact, the paper is shaking together with me as well. So it was so embarrassing, okay? And my teacher was asking me, "Why are you so nervous?" So I just told him that I'm just nervous, I can't help it. So what I did was I just kept practicing at home, I kept rehearsing, and on the actual day when I was required to do the public speaking, I was surprised that I don't have to refer to the paper. Okay, I can just speak it like this from my memory, because I've been practicing it many times and I wasn't nervous at all. So my teacher was actually very impressed on that day itself. So I mean, if a simple person like me can do it, right, I'm sure you can become good at it as well, so long as you are willing to keep practicing. Don't ever give up, okay? Just keep doing the work and you will eventually get better at it. Tip number 6, don't focus on how freaked out you are. This is a mistake that many people make during public speaking. Instead of focusing on what they are saying or how they are saying it, they worry about how freaked out they feel about being up on that stage. Keep your mind as far away from your anxiety as you can. Instead, focus on positive interaction with the audience. Just remember that whatever you focus on will take place. Okay, so just focus on positive interaction with the audience. So if they laugh at your joke, they clap when you made a good statement, or they are giving off body language that says that they truly value what you are saying. So just keep track of all these signs as motivation for you to focus on the good things and not the bad, and your anxiety will lessen immensely. And last but not least, be energetic. Don't just stand behind the podium and read off all of your cards. Express yourself through the way that you speak. Tell people exactly what you want them to hear. Move around the stage, use your hands, and use positive body language. Let them know that you're passionate about what you're talking about, and they will be more engaged and more likely to be excited about it as well. Okay, so next time that you have to get up in front of people and speak, keep these tips in mind. Okay, they can help you get rid of those public speaking jitters and help you hit a home run with those you're speaking in front of or teaching. So to recap, here are the 7 tips. Number 1, always have a story to tell. Number 2, don't pull a topic out of mid-air. Number 3, settle in ahead of time. Number 4, don't apologize. Number 5, just keep practicing. Number 6, don't focus on how freaked out you are. And number 7, be energetic. So now I'm going to share with you the program that truly helped me improve my public speaking skills. And the program is none other than Step Up and Speak. So this program is by Dale Mercer, an entrepreneur and public speaker. It is basically a collection of easy to listen audio and video sessions that will take you by the hand and show you exactly how to prepare and create your presentation from A to Z. So if you're interested in the program, just go to www.selfhelptrends.com/step-up-and-speak or click the link in the video description that I have to read my review on it before getting it. So with that, this is Edmund signing off. I wish you all the best in your public speaking. So thank you for listening and goodbye. See ya.